In this video we are going to make 3 different types of succulents potting mixes. All of these works amazing to manage a good drainage, porosity and fertility. We will also talk about some benefits of these potting mixes, so keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. First of all, it's very important to know what type of potting mix succulents requires. As such plants have thick leaves, filled with moisture, that's why we need our mixture to be very well draining. Water-blocked potting mix can cause the rotting of roots and leaves. Most succulents are heavy feeders, so we should also include some nutrient sources in our mixture. For example, the use of cow dung compost in our succulents potting mix not only provides nutrients, but it also makes the medium very loose and well draining. Hope you got some idea of how our potting mix should be. And through these recipes, you can make an ideal mixture for your succulents at home. There are some benefits of using these mixtures instead of any ordinary soil mix that you should also consider. The biggest benefit of these succulents potting mixes is obviously the drainage system of the medium. The chance of overwatering is almost zero, and every single drop of extra moisture drains out within moments. So it is very useful thing and can promote a very healthy growth on your succulents. These succulent soil mixes are very loose and don't get compact with time, like the other mediums. Compactness of soil mix can cause problems like a stunted growth and yellow leaves. Roots like a soft medium to grow in, and these mixes have this quality. I have also included nutrient sources in these succulent potting mixes that makes them fertile. There are leaf problems in succulents, like black spots on the leaves, or yellowing of leaves etc. that are caused by deficiency of nutrients, so here, this whole issue is also solved. So now finally let's move to our succulent potting mix recipes, and at the end I am going to show you a zero-cost and very effective recipe for succulents, so don't miss out that. In the first and our advanced mixture, we can grow any type of succulent or cacti. This mixture is extremely useful for heavy feeders, and your most expensive and sensitive plants. Overall this is the best mixture to use on any succulent. To make this potting mix, I am using several ingredients that are linked in the description to buy from. First ingredient is perlite, that is very well known to hold a good moisture and maintain a moist condition for the roots. It is porous, soft and very well draining. The next ingredient is the sand. Here make sure you are not using sea sand. The best choice could be construction sand, as it is very frequently available. Next ingredient is cow dung compost, that is a high-dose, nitrogen-enriched fertilizer and used very widely over the world. You must know about some of its other uses. I had described in another video linked in the description box. For now, we are using it as our nutrients source, because it literally contains every nutrient in it. Next ingredient is simple garden soil. Soil is important to use because it contains very useful microbes and trace elements in it. Next ingredient is coco peat. I am using a small amount just to keep the soil a little moist. And lastly, I am adding a small amount of neem cake in it. Neem cake works as a fungicide and prevents many problems. A detailed video on its uses and benefits is linked in the description box, you can check that too. So here we have all our ingredients, note down the ratios and follow accordingly. Mix well, and here is our white mixture ready to use. The next mixture is easy to make, and budget-friendly, that can be used for your rare succulents and tuber plants. It have a very good drainage and it holds a small amount of moisture in it. There are some plants that likes a little moist soil, not dry and not moist. So this is the best mixture for that. The first ingredient in this mixture is coco peat, that hold a good amount of moisture in it. But remember, its overuse can cause an overly moist medium, so use it in limit. It will be best if you follow up the similar ratios shown on the screen. The next ingredient is perlite. It drains out extra moisture very efficiently and keep the soil loose. I am also adding a good amount of sand in this succulent potting mixture, because drainage is the main focus here. For the nutrients, I am again using cow dung compost, because it is the best source of maximum nutrients. You can also include neem cake in this mixture, just to make sure the prevention of any fungal attack. But it is optional here, you can skip it, it will not affect the qualities of the mixture. Take these components in similar ratios, mix well, and here is our rare succulent mix ready to use. The last succulents potting mix in our list is a zero-cost mixture, and works as same as the other 2 mixes of this video. To make it you need sand, that have a next level drainage in itself. For replacing the perlite, I am using brick pieces. They also works like perlite, but have a little weight. The next ingredient is simple soil mix. It is full of microbes and trace elements required by the roots. For the nutrition I am taking compost, because it is also a great way to provide a nutrients-enriched soil to our succulents. Compost makes up soil quality, drainage, porosity and much more. All benefits are linked in the description box guide, you must check out that. Again, I am using Neem Cake as a fungicide here, but it is totally okay not to use it. Follow proper ratios, mix well, and here is our Bricky mixture ready to use. Simply plant any succulent straight in any of this potting mix and it will definitely grow really well. So it's all about succulents potting mixes. Leave a comment below for any questions. Check out this video if you want to know how to make a well-draining mixture at home.